What if one of the most powerful men in hip-hop had spent decades hiding a criminal empire behind the flashing lights of fame? Sean Diddy Combs is not just a rapper, producer, or business mogul. He's a cultural icon. But now that image is shattering. Diddy stands trial in New York City, accused of running a secret underworld fueled by sex trafficking, racketeering, and drug-fueled coercion. Federal prosecutors claim that his wealth, influence, and fame served as a mask for systematic abuse that spanned decades. If convicted, he faces life in prison. But this trial isn't just about Diddy. It's about the dark side of celebrity, unchecked power, and the silence that surrounds it. In this video, we're peeling back the curtain. You'll hear chilling witness testimonies, explosive details from inside the courtroom, and a disturbing look at how one of the most celebrated figures in entertainment may have built an empire on control, fear, and abuse. It all started with a civil lawsuit in late 2023 when Cassie Ventura, Diddy's former girlfriend and artist, filed a bombshell complaint accusing him of rape, trafficking, and a decade-long pattern of physical and psychological abuse. But what began as one voice quickly turned into a tidal wave. By early 2024, multiple lawsuits followed. Then came the federal indictments. Homeland Security and the NYPD raided Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami, recovering digital devices, cash, and what prosecutors are calling key physical evidence of the allegations. According to court documents, Diddy didn't just abuse behind closed doors. He allegedly orchestrated events known as freak-offs, where women were manipulated into performing for his pleasure. These weren't random parties. They were, according to the FBI, part of a deliberate system of control. Cassie's testimony painted a disturbing picture. She described years of coercion, forced drug use, and brutal physical violence. She claimed Diddy would punch her, choke her, eat and then drag her by her hair. But one of the most shocking moments came when she recalled an incident involving a skillet. Diddy allegedly smashed it on her face after an argument. She wasn't the only one to speak out. Dawn Richard, a former member of Danity Kane, took the stand and confirmed she had witnessed Diddy's violent behavior toward Cassie. Her words were chilling. She looked like a ghost, like the light had gone out of her. Then came Carrie Morgan, Diddy's longtime friend, who admitted he was often ordered to transport women, arrange security to keep them quiet, and ensure that certain parties stayed off the record. But just when the public thought they'd heard it all, prosecutors unveiled photos of the inside of Diddy's hotel suite. Found inside were stacks of baby oil, pink ketamine vials, rubber gloves, and nearly $10,000 in cash, allegedly part of a ritual setup for these private events. Ask yourself this: how many people knew about this and said nothing? And more importantly, how far did this network of silence go? Diddy's reputation has long been untouchable. Bad Boy Records helped launch the careers of legends like Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and Mace. He rebranded as a business icon, partnering with Ciroc Vodka, launching fashion brands, and even winning humanitarian awards. But behind the glitz, insiders now say he operated like a mafia boss, using money, contracts, and fear to keep people quiet. Former employees claim NDAs were handed out like napkins. Threats weren't subtle. One assistant testified that when a dancer tried to leave the group, Diddy allegedly sent people to intimidate her family. Another shocking testimony came from David James, one of Diddy's former personal assistants. He revealed that women were sometimes delivered to Diddy's hotel rooms, often under the influence or unaware of the nature of the meeting. Some were reportedly paid afterward, but only if they didn't speak. Prosecutors allege that these acts weren't isolated. They were coordinated, systemic, repeated for years. There's even speculation that celebrities and industry figures turned a blind eye, either out of loyalty or fear. Some say Diddy's influence was so powerful that even law enforcement hesitated to act. The most chilling truth at the heart of this case isn't just about the alleged crimes committed by Sean Diddy Combs. It's the deeply unsettling reality that they may have gone on for decades, hidden in plain sight, protected not only by lawyers and PR teams, but by an entire industry that chose profit over people. Because this isn't just a story of personal abuse. It's the story of a man who, if these accusations are true, used his fame as a shield, his fortune as a weapon, and his empire as a stage for manipulation, exploitation, and control. Diddy's public image was bulletproof. From music mogul to business tycoon, from fashion icon to philanthropist, he curated the perfect persona. But behind the velvet ropes and glossy magazine spreads, survivors allege a vastly different reality. One of coercion, fear, and trauma.
Get the attention you deserve with a custom neon sign. We offer handmade neon signs. Our process is simple. Visit our website, glonio.com, and click Custom Neon Builder for an on-demand experience. Start typing your custom text, choose a font, color, and size. We will handle the rest by handcrafting your LED neon. We also produce high-quality neons to match your business logo by completing the form on our Business Neons page.
Former employees, ex-girlfriends, bodyguards, and insiders have painted a picture of a man who ruled through intimidation. Surveillance cameras, secret recordings, violent outbursts, sudden payoffs, NDA after NDA. These weren't just isolated incidents, prosecutors suggest. They were part of a pattern, a structure. A dark infrastructure was carefully built to keep victims silent and Diddy untouchable. And the question that lingers is this: how many people helped him maintain that illusion? How many assistants, managers, label executives, or industry friends knew something but said nothing? How many journalists wrote puff pieces while brushing off whispers? Because if the allegations prove true, Diddy didn't act alone. He thrived in a world that rewarded power and punished truth. And the silence that protected him, it didn't come cheap. It came at the cost of shattered lives. The entertainment industry has seen its share of reckoning in recent years. Harvey Weinstein's conviction cracked the dam. R. Kelly's trial sent shockwaves through the music world. Russell Simmons' exit from the public eye came with a wave of survivors demanding to be heard. But Diddy's case feels different. This isn't just about a man who used to be powerful. This is about someone who was still at the top. Still signing new artists, still partnering with global brands, still throwing yacht parties with billionaires and walking red carpets in designer suits. If he's found guilty, this won't just be another high-profile fall from grace, it will be a cultural earthquake. Because Diddy wasn't just a rapper, he was the mogul, the face of hip-hop entrepreneurship, the icon of the started-from-the-bottom American dream. And if the system failed to stop him until now, then how many others are still operating behind closed doors, protected by money, influence, and fear? This trial is bigger than one man. It's a line in the sand, a test of whether we, as a society, are finally ready to say, enough. But it also exposes how fragile that progress still is. Let's be honest. If Cassie hadn't come forward, if her claims hadn't gone public in a digital age, hungry for justice and headlines, would any of this be happening? Would other survivors have stepped forward? Would the media have dug deeper? How many victims go unheard simply because their abuser isn't famous enough to make the news, or because they're not? This case forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about celebrity worship, about what we choose to ignore when it suits us, and about the hidden cost of our obsession with icons. At the end of the day, this trial isn't just about what Sean Combs did or didn't do. It's about who we protect and who we ignore. Because if fame can silence victims, then no one is truly safe. And if the justice system is finally waking up to that, maybe, just maybe, we're turning a corner. What do you think? Is this the beginning of real accountability in the music industry? Or just another high-profile case that will fade when the cameras go away? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this story eye-opening, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dive content, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Because in a world where power can protect the predator, staying informed isn't just smart, it's necessary.